Today, we are all Justin Fields fans. Michael Leone, Joseph Holka, Justin Fields the third. How are we doing, guys?
Conflicted, it's,
Yeah.
it's a fun slate, fun start, but there's been some just dodging injuries left and right. Some guys leaving, not coming back. Some guys leaving, coming back. AJ Brown just looks ginger. I guess he's fine right now. Trevor Lawrence is dead.
This Eagles Titans game has been like a roller coaster of emotions, including the Burke stuff, AJB touchdowns getting called back, then scoring. Then I can't keep up with all this.
Yeah, then he's hurt, then he's not hurt.
Sounds like Trevor Lawrence is really injured right now.
Yeah.
Almost another rushing touchdown for Hurts. Stopped at like the 3, but thought he had a hole there. Leone, how many teams did you put in the 5-5-5?
I have 8 and then R2.
So I saw you up there for a little bit. Top 5.
That Hurts double. Like my best 2 teams have Burks. Best 3 teams, because our team is included in that, and they all have Burks. So it's like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's possible a Burks team could still win, but it's hard to be like drawing dead there.
Yeah, I've only got 2 in there, but it is a Hurts double, but it has Burks on it, so probably not in great shape.
Yeah, the Burke stuff just absolutely sucks. In the fact, you want to talk about a grown-ass man, him holding on to that catch after that hit. I mean, most guys just fold in half and crumple into a ball on the ground. I can't believe he held on to that. Oh, the Trevor Lawrence stuff does not look good.
Yeah.
What's his ownership?
I also, in that game, I wanted to play a defense to fade the game, and I have so many teams where I did not have the extra $100 to go from Jaguars to Lions. So I have all this Jaguars defense and not Lions. And it was if I just could have had the $100.
Hurts rushing TD.
Okay. Hurts doubles are extremely live.
Yeah.
The one thing too, even I was just looking at some of the teams that were atop the leaderboard, and I saw someone in the chat saying PMR right now too. Nothing's really separating since this Jalen Hurts thing, really.
Yeah, I was looking at my KC, Cincinnati stuff to see how it is, because it's there's stuff that's starting off good, but there's nothing that's so insane, depending on how the second halves go.
One thing that I was looking through and seeing how low ETN's ownership came in. I mean, the Samaje Perine ownership is going to come in real high. That, I feel like that's a bit directly correlated with ETN being 15% in most contests.
Yeah, Pierce ended up being higher than I thought. Pierce was higher owned than ETN, which is
what's Pierce in this?
18. Which is kind of what we had for based purely on the algorithm, but we just didn't think people were actually gonna play him, and especially once the Perine opened up.
Yeah. So what, Leone? This is your top team here.
Yeah, it's my top team here, which is we would just need some monster second halves from the 1%ers that probably aren't going to happen, but they're in the right scripts, I guess.
Yeah.
What's Chubb's ownership? Did you see that by any chance?
I thought it was around 20%. I don't know what it is in the 5-5-5.
Okay. Him continuing to fail would be good. This is our Fields team, which is totally fine. We've had 4 people get banged up in this lineup out of 5. AJ Brown seemed completely innocent and fine, but I think Claypool and Aaron Jones both left for a little bit and came back. And Burks obviously is, not going to come back.
Yeah, Chubb is 14%.
14. He didn't.
So the top ones in the 5-5-5. Garrett Wilson at 31%, Amon-Ra 27%, Nico Collins 25%, Christian Kirk 19%, and then it comes down a little bit to Chubb ETN range.
Okay, Amon-Ra obviously smashing. The only good thing with him is they're up 23-6, and he's, obviously like a pretty big volume dependent guy. So
Yeah.
if they sit on it, like you could end up, if he gets like even 24, right? Like you're okay. You probably want him away from the bonus. Like as long as he doesn't get the bonus, you can survive that.
Yeah.
I mean, can we also talk? Our other team is fucking Deshaun Watson, and dude is just total dust. I mean, he looks so bad.
That's on me. I have a lot of Deshaun
No,
Watson teams.
First thing
I
said,
played him as my lineup too. All of us like Deshaun.
I came in
Yeah.
like 5 minutes late after you guys started building, and I was like, oh, so judging by our chat, it sounds like you guys are looking at the same Deshaun stuff I am.
The worst part about it is, like, even though we got the DPJ punt return touchdown, like, I think that's actually bad because somehow Cleveland's up 7-5, right? Like, it's almost worst case scenario. Houston got stuffed on the goal line at 4th and 1. Like this game could be Houston up 13-0, right? And then you can talk yourself into, maybe it has some life, but it's really hard unless Houston comes out of the gate and just gets like, we would need a Nico touchdown like almost immediately.
Yeah. I mean, I love DPJ getting there on a fucking punt return touchdown. The true thesis of the play.
I don't have any without Deshaun, which is
right. Yeah. That was I mean, even at that price, he was a good value, but it feels weird putting DPJ into a lineup that's not correlated in any fashion.
Yeah. Well, especially with the price and ownership on Deshaun. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, this is definitely the risk you take when you play Deshaun. Like, you have no idea what to expect in a lot of different ways, but at 6% with one of the highest team totals on the entire slate, though, I mean,
yeah,
I don't really.
I'm glad we got onto a Fields though.
Mm-hmm.
With our other lineup, I feel like that thing still has some legs. We had a scare there when both Aaron Jones and Claypool got injured for hot seconds, but then both of those guys are back, so that seems live at least.
Yeah, and we have some swaps on this team that we're probably going to have to make, barring something going insanely well. Yeah. But as you mentioned, P. Ryan's probably going to be owned a lot. Like, this is probably going to be a Kittle team.
I think P. Ryan's probably 50% in the 5-5-5.
Wow. Yeah,
I
mean, who else is carrying? Right? Who's even carrying any other ownership right now?
No, that's true.
Eckler comes in mega.
Dude, freaking my top team has Dalvin came in at 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good. If you
I think
you're right.
Walker's probably going to be like 20 because all the cash game guys moved over to Walker.
Yeah, I bet Walker and P. Ryan are both. I bet Walker's more than 20.
Yeah.
I could see Walker like 25, P. Ryan like 40. Which, I mean, we probably have to do the Josh Jacobs Kittle thing that we talked about, I think.
Yeah.
But it's early. I mean, it's early. We got freaking an hour and a half.
Well, I was telling you too that I think this Sky stuff is going to get out of control. As Dr. Evil says, I have 80 points with P. Ryan, Chase, Sky. I mean, I think that combo right there, the P. Ryan, Chase, Sky stuff is, I'm getting hot just feeling the steam on that.
Yeah. Dude, and Sky is such a bad play at like 15%. I mean,
he's going to be 15 plus. I'll call it right now.
He's a wish cast play with good, like, I mean, I think it's reasonable wish casting, but it's really tough to wish cast into a 15% guy who could play like 20% of the snaps.
Look at that. I'm telling you, I have Sky at 4 or 5 billies. Everybody has Sky. I mean, I need to get some more Jawan Jennings if everyone has Sky.
You still holding strong on T. Higgins over Chase in ownership, or did you take the opposite of that? I forget.
I'm on the other side of Leone. I think Chase is going to be higher.
I'm on Higgins. I bet Wiggins on it, but I don't feel good about it at all.
Yep.
I feel like T is just, no matter what, like he's always gonna be harder for people to click at this price point when Chase is there. Maybe that's just completely.
It just seemed like a lot of the industry was projecting Chase very conservatively, but maybe people are just like not caring about that, and we didn't. We have a very strong projection on Chase.
The problem with the whole martingaling thing is it's with the with this guy stuff, it's like similar to the Kyle Pitts, where it's just like you want to be martingaling a player that everyone else is off of, not the best
Yeah.
player that everyone keeps chasing collectively.
That is very well said. So what are we? I mean, we're cheering for this team, which is basically like an Aaron Jones touchdown out of the gate, and then we get some Fields to Claypool, right? I mean, that's
Yeah. I mean, a Fields to Claypool bomb, and we can start to have some fun.
Yeah.
And we
Lamar is
kinda-
done for the game. Cortland Sutton is questionable to return.
Debo officially active.
I've been
Debo's
kind of
probably a pretty
monitoring
good
King
play,
of the Beach
right?
a little bit. Do you guys look at the difference? Like the ownership in King of the Beast is way different than
What's
the 555.
what's some of the main differences?
Jalen Hurts is 1%. Some of that ownership probably went to Lawrence, who's 20. A lot more Knight than I expected. Knight's like 20%.
I'm not
Chubb is
surprised by that.
20%. Garrett Wilson's 40. So it's a little bit chalkier than I mean, maybe not than I expected, but just it's a live final.
Yeah, I think those. I mean, how many people is it?
It's only 75.
Yeah, those.
But I think you could have at least 4. I think you could have at most 4 seats, something like that.
Yeah, people definitely tighten up in those.
I haven't heard the team officially say Burks is out, but there's no way he's coming back.
It seems very unlikely.
I'm heavily
we're
all heavily invested in Burks, and I don't want him to come back. Like
it's like the Tua thing where it's like, I mean, obviously this guy should not be playing again today.
Yeah,
like even if he's fine now, like.
Well, and do you know what's interesting too with some of the concussion stuff is I feel like there was the Tua thing, and then there were the guys that would miss the one game because of the concussion protocol, come back 100%. Then we had the Juju concussion. He comes back, doesn't play the full set of snaps last week. And then we have the Joe Mixon concussion from 2 weeks ago, misses a game, and now going to miss another game, not cleared from the protocol. So I don't know if the protocols are changing or just like the severity of some of these individual concussions is different, but it's definitely lingering more than it seemed to when it seemed like it was kind of binary at first, and now it doesn't seem like that.
Yeah, I think it's just like a volatile thing. The Juju one's the strangest. I wondered, like, they were playing the Rams and it was like a pretty easy W if that factored in, but because like it is usually binary, like once they're cleared, they're good. But as far as getting cleared, I think is pretty, dude, sometimes that lingers for like weeks with, I think we're getting a lot of bullshit Devonta Smith points right now.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Right before half.
They ran a screen instead of throwing a Hail Mary right before half, and he got like 30 yards or something.
So what's the big ownership coming besides Pirine and Sky?
Eckler.
Adams.
Yeah, what do you think Devontae is going to end up at?
15, maybe?
Okay. It's not as bad.
Jefferson was mega low. Yeah, I mean, Kelsey's like up in the air too. I think it's hard for him to get too high. It just was hard to build that way, but wouldn't be surprised if he was like 15 or so.
Problem is like, sorry, go ahead, Pete.
I think you're going to see, Hayden Hurst, Burrow, Pirine. I think all the Bengals stuff is going to come in really hot with like the MVS and Sky Moore punts on the Chiefs side.
Yeah, the whole game might just it was just too obvious of a game, and it was Yeah,
this one I don't have a good read on, this whole Josh Jacobs things as far as ownership, because he was projecting for a lot of ownership, but then based on how ambiguous his status seemed, I thought that would for sure pull it down. Now he's confirmed back in. I don't know where that falls. Probably in between.
I'd be surprised if he was in the double digits.
Yeah.
Like he might not be mega low, but I'd be pretty surprised. That again, the Dalvin ownership's throwing me for a loop at only 5, where that's odd.
Yeah.
What's even the pivot off of Pirine for people though, if they feel like they're behind? There's nothing down there.
No, there's not anything. If people don't have a 2v2 swap, they're stuck with P Ryan. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'll be right back. I gotta get a glass of water.
Like you can't even get up to, like I guess you could just like maybe Jeff Wilson Jr. is a swap. The ceiling is just like, I mean, there's no one even close to that ceiling around P Ryan though. It's the problem.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Jeff Wilson's
Checo or
probably not
Wilson, and then you just got to pray.
Yeah. I guess you could go down to like McKinnon if you wanted. But yeah, I mean, the Mixon news came early enough that
Oh yeah,
everyone was on it. All right,
dude.
did
I
get
stream at 9
confirmation.
Eastern time, and people were talking about it in my chat like immediately.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other reason why I think Sky is, P Ryan and Sky, there wasn't a ton of value in that. Like when you were running optimals before P Ryan and Sky, like no one was showing up because they weren't good point per dollar plays. And so then you get P Ryan opening up and then Sky, it's like those two are going to be mega jammed.
Right. Like the leverage coming, it's like they're all expensive. It's all like CMC, Tyreek, Waddle, Kittle, maybe. I'm still not sure where Kittle's going to end up ownership wise, but it's mostly in that Miami and San Francisco game, and all those guys are expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that game's going to come in way low.
Yeah.
There wasn't one just like click that you feel super good about. They're either really pricey or didn't project super well. I mean, if Debo was out, I was telling Leone that I thought Kittle was going to get steamed if Debo was out, but now I think he's probably in check a little bit.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am probably going to move on even borderline teams, Sky Moore to Juwan Jennings.
Yeah. I think you can do Watson too. I mean, it's really not that different.
Yeah, it's very close.
I like Juwan though. JM got me on him a bit on our Friday show.
Nice. I do have both my teams in the Millie have Dolphins D as of now, so
yeah,
I got that coming at least. I kind of went here. I'll tell you exactly the teams that. So I went like a Hertz double with Henry and Burks, which isn't looking great right now, but just paid for Bryant in flex. So I have MVS, Dolphins D, and P Ryan coming, but that team's already at like 80.
Yeah,
and then Dolphins D, Sky Moore, T Higgins coming on a cousin stack, which is epically dead right now. So
okay.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking. Bryant ended up like 18%. Fryermuth was like 14%. I really do think we're gonna get the 5% Kittle.
Yeah,
I think I'm swapping.
Lawrence is back.
Okay. Who's back?
He's walking back towards the field.
Oh, but everyone said Beathard's
helmet in his hand.
Oh wow.
Finally got the iPad with Red Zone going. Only took me till week 13.
I think I'm swapping my Burrow and Mahomes teams to Dolphin stacks. Yeah, they're both off to like pretty mess starts.
Yeah. So you have nothing left on this team that's in 6th, Leone?
No. I got the right script for Davis and Tunyon, but they need a lot to get there, and the Jags D is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But it's like a fun team, but it seems hard to see where it like really gets there.
Reedy's saying doing a Jimmy stack. It is like, I don't know about you guys, but I swear every week you look and it's like every single Niner looks like a good play. And if it was any other team, you'd like reverse engineer into, oh wow, a Jimmy G double stack makes so much sense. And I could never fucking pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're the perfect team too. I feel like last year we had way more of those where you had the naked QB you could run and then maybe like double stack Niners guys without the quarterback. I guess you could have done it a little bit with Fields, but the naked quarterbacks have been so much more expensive this year, the ones that were viable.
Yeah.
I'm on Roz down now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. That game.
He took a really big shot to the ribs.
Man, this Chubb stuff is so interesting. 25% in the $20 milli. He's only 14% in the 555.
I feel like that happens frequently.
That's a big swing, dude, on low stakes
It
versus
is.
higher stakes. 25 to 10 or to 15. Like that's really big.
Yeah.
Man. Injuries really.
Like that ownership probably going to go to Devontae Walker types of people, or maybe more Kelsey. I don't know. 10% on a guy that salary range is pretty significant.
What did Andrews end up coming in at?
2. I have an interest.
Jesus. Wow.
Such a
Andrew,
yeah. Another Burks team though, of course.
Man. Ugh, the Burke thing. He was gonna smash.
This is my Andrews team.
Let me get our faces off here. Oh, the double tight end.
Double tight end. Yeah, I guess I could have gone Claypool, but I went.
When Chad asking about Hawk, he was 4% in the 5.55. I have a cousin stack with him.
Yeah, that's a pretty good play.
What did Zonovan Knight end up coming in at?
15, I think.
Okay. How is that backfield
sorry.
split going? Is Robinson getting carries? Let's see. James Robinson 2 carries, Zonovan Knight 6. Ty Johnson leading them in catches. So kind of that 3-way committee that we would have expected.
Leone, when you had that team up there, the team with Dalvin, thought for sure that was Dalvin running in for a second when it was Madison.
I know that was painful. When that play started.
We did not play any Lamar. We just did 2 teams this week in the 5.55 with the million up top. We made a Deshaun Watson team and a Justin Fields team. Those are our 2 sweats. Leone has a bunch of teams in the 5.55 as well.
They're not doing anything though.
Yeah, unless we get like a Derrick Henry 80-yard touchdown, I'm in a lot of trouble.
We need a Deshaun Watson like bomb to somebody.
What did Watson come in at?
5 or 6%.
I think he was
Christian Washington
4%
play like
in the
actually looked pretty
spy.
good too.
All right, Sun God back. There you go, Cash Game Grinders.
Christian Watson, another one of those similar to Chubb, 17% in the $20 milli, 11% in the 5.55. Kind of like Watson at 11%. It's not bad.
No.
He was sub 10 in King of the Beach.
The crazy thing is if you would have showed us Nick Chubb's stat line at half and then said, would you like to play Deshaun Watson? You would have said, yes, please. Not realizing that the entire team just fucking imploded.
Yeah. I guess we should have just played the Houston Texans defense.
I know.
Yeah. Well,
man, there are not
23.
There aren't really any cheap running backs late, huh? The only guy
talking about that, it's like if you're going to give up all the ceiling, or maybe Jeff Wilson Jr., something like that.
Yeah, McKinnon. I was looking at McKinnon. But I kind of want to. I almost want to play the Pacheco if I'm fading the game. You know.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit. Maybe
McKinnon just helps you get up to your other whatever else you have going. Which is
Did we ever get news? Was Melvin Gordon officially elevated?
I don't think so. But...
He's going to come in and score 3 touchdowns.
All right. Who are some cheap guys I can play late?
Kyron Williams. How do the spreadsheets feel about Kyron Williams?
He's not even like that cheap. I guess you could, but I'm trying to get on this 2 double, and it's like not that easy. I guess I got to play Juwan Jennings in it. You guys got me all excited. Don't fuck it up.
Retweets do not equal endorsements, is what I would say about the Juwan Jennings conversation.
Did someone kidnap Bales and play their own lineups in King of the Beach today. He's got some chalky teams, man.
Uh-oh. Did the chalk donks get to him?
He's got Trevor Lawrence at 20%, to Christian Kirk at 26. He's got 32% Harrison Bryant, 32% ASB. Steelers D at 24%. Like, I'm convinced Bales didn't make this team. He's probably got something crazy coming, but
Swift to the 1.
Are you kidding me? Swift to the 1.
Yeah. Jamal.
You could be speaking a foreign language, and that translates to Jamal
God.
Williams touchdown.
I'm not kidding. Here comes Jamal.
Nope,
Swift down at the 1 again. He might be in.
This Jaguars D play is just gonna kill me.
Might be in.
Oh my god, what an absurd run by Swift.
Wow. Silva
is he
down
for sure
so
in?
bad.
It looked like he could have been knee down. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's in.
Silva is howling at his TV that this Swift TD is bullshit.
Oh, he's in.
I will tell you, Jamal Williams does not score on that run where
No.
it's just the spin move and bounces it outside.
Oh, man. As I'm saying that about Bales, though, he has 2 teams in the top 10, so I'll shut up.
How many people are in the King of the Beach final?
Just 75.
And how many teams does he have?
He has 2.
Nice.
But he's like heavily exposed to I think he has 2 slots left in the afternoon on both teams. I always think that these are just interesting to look at because they're so much different ownership wise than anything else. Osimo has like an insanely contrarian team. He played Kenny Pickett. He's got Kenny Pickett. He's got Justin Jefferson at 1%. He's got Deontay Johnson at 1%. He's got Najee Harris at 1%.
Does it have Freiermuth in it too?
It does, yeah, 13%.
Dude, he does that thing, Leone, every time.
I know.
No Atlanta guys. He only has 1 team, unless it's not letting me see. Oh, it's 75 people. Maybe he only has 1 team. So he just went off the board.
Osmo down so bad, only 1 team in the 75-man live final. This guy sucks.
Well, this is like the double qualifier. You have to qualify like 2 weeks ago, and like it's basically like a double up, like top 40% or something move on, or top 30% move on.
Yeah.
Do you think MVS is going to have ownership?
No. He's like people are just gonna play their Sky Moore for a cheaper price tag. Feel all cozy about it.
Dude, once Silva was on Sky Moore, it was over. It was all going to Sky.
What did he say about Sky Moore? Is that what ruined all this?
He was like a rock hard full 3-9 talking about Sky Moore on Friday.
Oh no.
Would you guys? Oh man, I might have to play DeAndre Carter.
No, dude, not in play.
I might have to, Joe.
Not enough upside.
Yeah, I'm trying to get onto this Tua. The Tua double with Kittle is like it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you moving off all your Mahomes?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're running pretty good, it seems like.
Yeah. I think all I can really do on my teams is move my Pirine to something else, and then maybe I'll move my Sky Moore to something else.
About Sherfield, he randomly catches passes sometimes, huh?
It sucks because all the leverage. We were just talking about this when you were gone. All the leverage is expensive. Seems it's like all the Miami and San Francisco guys, and they're all expensive.
Yeah, I might do the Jimmy.
Yeah,
I kind of like
Reeves is on the Jimmy.
You know who's not going to be played is the Jimmy Debo Kittle double is like.
Yes, that's. They'll actually pay you to roll that out.
They'll give you. It's like insurance. They'll give you half your buy-in back if you play Debo today.
Dude, there's some sneaky revenge games. I forgot the ESB against the Packers revenge game. We got Trent Sherfield against the Niners. I mean,
Chark and Marvin Jones in the same game.
Yep.
Big catch for Wilson, 23 yards. He's 40% at King.
Yeah, that's like. I'm just fading and taking my shots.
This is insane that Trevor Lawrence is back in. I thought he was like done for the year.
Yeah. Is definitely wild.
Are you
Matt
kidding
Hollins
me?
Is someone that
that's it for the Watson stuff. Jesus.
Wow.
What happened now? He threw a pick.
Phyllis says Browns fumble TD.
Both those defenses are going fucking ham. Well, Texans at 10 now after that, but so when do they pull Russell Wilson?
Wow.
What did he just throw a pick?
No, it's just he's got 4 points.
Oh,
They've scored 6.
He calls that that's a good Sunday for Russ.
It's a good
4
start.
points at this point. It's like things are looking up.
Good God, this Browns Texans game is gross.
All right, Fields to commit for 24.
Okay.
Let's get this rolling.
Okay. Have we even
built
like
it,
gone?
we
Have we completely gone over our teams that we built?
I don't think completely.
Yeah, so this
What?
Fields team, though, we did do Claypool instead of Komet on this one.
Right.
We have this one and I don't know, a Watson team that's really bad.
The Watson team is just, yeah. I'm putting all of my energy towards this Fields team.
I'm trying to like figure out swaps. It's like kind of hard.
Yeah, I don't even know what we do with that one, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I think we're gonna do the. Was it Kittle Higgins? Was that the one? Or we'll have to look.
Yeah,
at
let's look at that in a second. I'm finishing up swapping. I think I am playing Debo. I think I'm gonna play a Jimmy double with Debo. I don't know though. Yeah, maybe I'll do the double with Jennings. Actually, that probably makes more sense. And then that's my salary.
What do you think Keenan ends up coming at? I feel like I haven't heard anyone talking about Keenan.
I feel like that game could go pretty low outside of Eckler.
Yeah, Keenan is. I think I'm actually doing this team. I'm going. Oh no, that's got Jacob. I might play a Keenan team. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think Juju is?
Really low.
Even lower because he's expensive compared to these other
Sub
guys.
5.
You think Juju's sub 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I threw out a Jimmy, Josh Jacobs, Juwan Jennings, Jalen Waddle, Josh Palmer, George Kittle, Juju.
That many slots?
Yeah, I just had ETN and Jags D. All right. Let's look at our team. Yeah, so
T's a real. I don't know what to do with my T team either because if he comes in at 15, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to move that one because that one has Sky Moore on it too.
okay, so I think so. Our swap, I think the move is Jacobs, Kittle. Those are two high ceiling low owned guys, and then probably MVS.
That leaves us MVS if we want to do Dolphins.
Yeah, leaves us MVS with Dolphins. What other Ds are there? I don't really think there's
San Fran.
It would be if
there's
you wanted to
Raiders.
go-
We could also do Raiders.
Yeah.
Right. We could do Jacobs Raiders instead
could
of Kittle
also-
against Dolphins. But
What's going lower, Raiders or Dolphins? Is it pretty similar?
I think they're both very low. I don't know if there's a big difference between the two.
You could also. That's so gross. I was looking at like sub 4K plays.
I can't believe they priced up DeAndre Carter. Guy's 3,900. Are they kidding me?
There's also, I was gonna say there's Rams defense too.
Yeah, I kind of skipped over them.
If we want to, but I think it's right. It's probably Jacobs, Kittle, MVS.
I think that's the highest upside for sure.
Yeah, I do too.
Is that Claypool? Who's 18?
What do you? I think we probably and we go
Oh.
Raiders with that, right? Instead of Dolphins D.
I think we go Raiders with it.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Mhm.
Let's do that.
And then our other team, I don't know exactly what we have.
Lawrence is running.
More Devonta Smith.
We have
Devonta
CMC
just hit the
Tyreek.
bonus.
We have CMC Tyreek on the other team, so we're just leaving it.
We're just letting that ride.
Yeah.
Wait, did we get it? AJB times 2? Historical is from the future. He always gives me these
Dude,
these
why
updates
is
from the future.
Let's
Let's
me
go.
we got AJB times
We
2.
did.
Did
We
we?
got it.
Dude, they
Yep.
were on like the
Twitter
30-yard
confirmed.
line. Let's go.
Grown ass man.
It's huge.
That's very big. That's going to be bonus for that's huge.
He's 5 yards away from the bonus still, so he's still got some legs under him. We should forget about when I talked about Gus Edwards this morning, right?
I played a Gus Edwards team.
Oh, man.
Wow. Love it.
Man. All right, come on. So give me some Tunyon and Corey Davis garbage time. What do we
just need that Philadelphia game to speed up a little bit for us here.
Man, it sucks having Burks out in that game.
Yeah.
That
It's absurd.
really blows.
It sure does.
We almost had a Marvin Jones touchdown. Lawrence underthrew him.
Nick Chubb at 4 points. I guess there's still a lot of game left there.
Really bad.
What was Terry McLaurin today?
Not a bunch.
Terry McLaurin's 3%.
What is the score to this Eagles game?
That's starting to get out of hand, I think. 28-10.
30. Yeah. Geez, I didn't realize it was 30-6 in the Detroit Jacksonville game right now.
Come on, show me a long Dalvin run.
Jacksonville going for it on 4th down.
Man. Rough day
ETN
for the
gets it.
Jags. What did he do?
1st down. It was 4th and 1.
Okay.
But they're like, I don't know, on the 20 or something.
Man, this hurts premium double. Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Scores are pretty low though, right? Like a lot of
the run
PMR
defense.
should be in pretty decent shape, right? Or no?
PMR is good, but it's going to be a lot of it's going to be heavily concentrated.
Yeah.
Did either of you guys give any look at Geno doubles? We didn't talk about that at all this morning, but that was cheap.
I did not.
No.
I had a Metcalf team at one point, like early on, but it was like a mini, and I just never pulled the trigger on it. But it was looking okay, and like the leverage stuff I was looking at. But I couldn't play Higbee.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even probably forced to bring back, although Higbee probably would have been fine at 3,700.
I had this weird team to where I couldn't figure out what to do with tight end, so I moved some stuff around for a Metcalf Higbee mini, but I just couldn't do it.
You brought up the Geno thing. The Geno skinny like kind of intrigues me.
Yeah.
And then Because the team, well, at least for me, the teams I'm swapping on are like in bad shape. So
Okay,
still think Jimmy G is probably a better swap than Gino, don't you?
I don't know. Possibly.
Leone, are you confident with whoever does these Kittle ceiling projections? Are you confident in their work?
I am. Oh my God.
Joey, did you tell me to play Hertz double? I missed that. But shout out to you. You inserted it into my brain. What's that Evan Ingram TD?
Really? We almost had an Evan Ingram team.
We did almost have an Evan Ingram team.
And then we blew it back up.
Lawrence Slappies. Rejoice. Evan Ingram is 4% in the.
I think the Lawrence Slappies have been through a lot today. I think we can give him an Ingram TD.
We'll let him have this one.
Jesus Christ. Detroit has 30 points in the third quarter. It's not even done yet. Top stat asking KW3 ownership. We've been saying around 20, maybe 25%. A lot of people pivoted from ETN to Walker, at least in the cash game streets. And that normally trickles in or trickles down.
Derrick Henry's alive. 2-yard rush.
Well, yeah, well, that's what need a Derrick Henry big TD to
speed this thing up a little bit.
Keep Hurts going, yeah. Yeah, geez, Green Bay, Chicago already in the fourth.
And Hurts gets completely separating right now, though. 34. No one else has over 20. Some heavy hitters coming, I suppose, but
yeah.
Scared to check prize picks.
What's in first right now? The 555, Leone.
A Hurts double that just with Ingram, Freiermuth.
Oh, they got a Claypool Jones mini.
How much salary left?
Dude, it's the Browns D, man. It's the
That's the difference.
What's their salary remaining?
They've got P Ryan. For sure. That Browns D is just going to be. I mean, they're going to outscore the position by 20 or 15 to 20. Like
Mikael Pruitt touchdown, hilarious.
Glad he can do something that.
Dude, Aaron Jones didn't log a single snap in the third quarter. I just read. He's not healthy.
That sucks. Jesus.
Yeah. What percentage of Browns D teams do you think also had Nick Chubb? Obviously not this team in first place, but I bet a big percentage of them.
Can check that on Labs.
And by big percentage, I guess if they're only 2% owned. James Prost just threw an interception. Am I reading that correct?
You are reading that correct.
Oh, man. Your boy Latavius Murray just chugging along. 5 yards at a time, Leone. I mean, the James Prost ball, it was a pretty ball. He just threw it into quadruple coverage. I mean, other than that, it looked fine.
God, Aaron Jones, buddy. I guess he's just done, huh? I can't believe he returned first half and then got the second half break and
Just, man, so painful. There was so much false hope when Fields ripped off that TD run. You're like, all right, here we go.
Very small percentage of people had Chubb and Brownsy.
I guess because it was so expensive, probably.
Yeah.
Like 1%.
I think we should all prepare for Josh Jacobs to shove it down our throats. That very much seems like what's going to happen.
Are we going to do this again where we're like debating late swaps and just not playing Josh Jacobs? I think we have to do it this time.
We're literally playing Josh Jacobs.
That's what I'm saying. We need we need the reverse. We should take him out of our lineup and then put him back in last second.
All right, I gotta go through, see if anything needs to be swapped. Can we get Corey Davis touchdown, please?
You got time, right?
I'll let you swap in peace.
No, that's Garrett Wilson, not Corey Davis. Not a touchdown though. Okay. I can't swap on this team. Physically unable to. I got Josh Jacobs already. I just preloaded knowing I would have to swap to Josh Jacobs on this team. We've swapped to the Jacobs Kittle MVS Raiders. Oh boy, here's a Chase Sky Moore team that probably I don't even know if I have the heart to edit this team.
I just did a Sky Moore, T. Higgins to Kittle and Tyler Boyd.
Yeah. I probably should swap this team.
Yeah, see, my cousin's team, I don't think I can even keep T. So I'm trying to figure out the weirdest way to adjust this team.
Chase Sky.
AJ Dillon TD stealing from our Aaron Jones.
I guess I can go Kittle Lockett on that. Oh, I'll go Kittle MVS. Or Kittle Juju, I mean.
It's the longest run I've ever seen from AJ Dillon.
God.
More upside, DeAndre Carter or Jawan Jennings?
Who?
Probably.
What card did you say? DeAndre Carter?
DeAndre Carter or Jawan Jennings?
Jeez, probably DeAndre, honestly.
Yeah.
You were just trying to bait me into saying something positive about DeAndre Carter, weren't you?
I mean, I was not going to play him this week, but here we are. Kirk Cousins stack.
Kittle Jacobs, Tyreek McCaffrey.
Well, Joe, it's a typical Sunday around here, my friend.
Oh,
we are late swapping.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I can get a Debo share.
This is where Noel fan says he's shipping the 1 p.m. only slate in the chat or something.
Noel, what's up, man?
Fucking Noel fan. I love Noel fan, but
Noel usually texts me and lets me know what he's playing today. He didn't even do that. That's why I'm broke.
Oh God, these teams are so bad. Oh,
Noel's sitting there with all the Hurts doubles.
What did he do?
He had a target that wasn't even close, and I'm pretending it was close just to maximize my tilt. Could have scored if Mike White would have just waited. I don't know. I can't talk.
Debo.
I wish you could have played two defenses today. We could have gone with the Texans Browns DST correlation.
Can you imagine the conversations we'd have about ownership if you could play two defenses?
God.
Watson taking a sack. You love it.
Debo versus Metcalf is kind of interesting.
Slim asking about Ayuk or Debo. Do you have a lean on that one?
It's got to be Ayuk, right? I'm probably going to play Debo, though.
Do as I say. not as I do.
It's really hard to look at the 1% Debo on a Kirk Cousins team and not feel real excited. Noel just sent me a Hurts double. Oh, I love.
Yeah, I mean, Hurts doubles were sweet. Traylon Burks. If we
Actually,
find
might not
money
have been
that
double. I
won't
barely looked at
return.
it. It's a single. I like this team though. Ever been 100 away from getting to MVS?
Yes.
Weren't we this morning on one of our teams?
Oh,
Come on, Pickens.
Derrick Henry another 3 yards.
Dude, he keeps this up, he'll enter Latavius Murray territory.
It's absolutely humming.
All right, Justin Fields and N'Keal Harry, 49-yard play.
Let's go. Nice catch. Wow.
All right, how about N'Keal Harry is cucking our boy Chase Claypool is what's going on right now. I don't know why this is so funny to me. I'm not mad, but fuck.
Is Tutu Atwell still on a roster?
Please, Joe. Is Tutu Atwell going to be your DeAndre Carter for week 13?
I'm considering him currently.
Probably scores a
It
fucking
gets me to
80-yard
waddle.
touchdown.
Gets me to waddle. Tutu Atwell or Brendan Powell?
Jeez, you're down so bad. Just play Skowronek.
Oh, dude. I'm just trying to get in Waddle, and that's the only way I can do it. I don't know if I can play Debo.
Only playing a couple of teams today has been nice. I feel like I'm free from this late swap tyranny. Just sit back, drink my beer.
Played a lot of teams, low volume, and 2 teams in the 5-5-5. So I'm just ignoring my other teams because I can't mentally handle it.
I have a battle royale team I'm excited about. That's the Hurts premium double, but it still has Juju and Kelsey to go. I feel like that one could make some noise. No bring back.
What am I talking about? Juwan Jennings is the same price as Tutu Atwell. I just figured it out. Damn. Waddle Juwan Jennings for all the money. Imagine playing Sky Moore.
Apparently, 40% of the field can imagine that. All right, Justin Fields, let's do something, buddy.
Now's the time.
Enough with this. Now we're kicking a field goal. This Bears bullshit.
Locking it in. Waddle Juwan. Raiders.
DJ Chark to 98 yards.
Revenge game.
What?
Dude. I almost played Chark.
I know. I liked Chark, and then I was with J-Mo. I was like, are they just going to like split snaps, and then his stuff's going to be even further watered down? But the revenge game narrative trumps all spreadsheet math. Hang on. Does GA do you know how sweating players you have works, GA? Is this your first time? You think I care about how the Bears team is doing? We want fucking fantasy points. Jesus, wake up.
Is MVS
Look at
just going to
this.
get some exercise today, or is he going to do something for me?
Probably a lot of exercise.
Sweet.
You have a baby.
Actually, I know exactly what we need here. Oh, never mind. I was about to
What's
get the
up,
dog.
Micah?
Leone brings his kid. Way better.
Hey, why are you in a spaceship?
It's a good
Because this is
question.
called the tilt space.
What's up, little man?
That's
Micah,
Joe.
you want to see our graphics? Check this out.
It looks
Pretty
like
cool.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, that's
Did
what we're
you
going
tell
for.
you
Exactly
told
what
him
we're
to
going
say
for.
that, Leone? Your dad doesn't like it, but I bet you think it's cool, Micah.
Peter's about to have a baby. A baby girl. Isn't that exciting?
AJ Brown bonus.
Do you have any tips for me, Micah? What things can I do to be a good dad?
What does a good dad do?
Take care. Okay.
Okay,
Feed
I
your
can
baby.
bathe her. Yeah,
That's
we'll
a
keep
good
her
one.
clean. Yeah, for sure.
Micah, how old are you?
5
Nice. This
and a
minute.
half.
And a half.
Ooh,
Got
5
it.
and a half.
Actually,
What grade are you in?
Yeah, I am almost 6. Maybe I past.
I love that. He's already rounding up.
Yeah,
Sharp.
that's 5.
Literally, I'm finally past 5 and a half.
Yep.
Huh.
Always
Cool.
round
Look at
up.
that.
Okay, bud. See ya.
Quez walk. No. Is it AJ Brown again? No, it's a replay. Never mind. Does Red Zone ever fool you like that? You look down, you see your guy, and then you realize it's like a smaller frame, and they're doing a replay on another show or another game. Not great.
Did I ever tell you about how when I was hanging out with Thorman and Silva this summer, and we're in Provincetown, and we went out, and there was a hockey game on. There was the Avs playing, and like Silva had like a bet on it, and he was just cheering and sweating, and we were arguing with people. We found out the next day that it was a replay of a game that had already happened.
Silva was betting hockey? That's amazing.
He was betting. It was a future. I think he had just bet the series, but we were all so drunk that we didn't even realize the game wasn't live.
The game was the night before. It was actually, they didn't even play that night.
Yeah. And he was like yelling with these other guys who also apparently thought it was live. If I probably could have pulled off like the hustle of the year if I would have realized that it wasn't live.
Can someone give me the Derrick Henry 80-yard touchdown run I was promised at this price tag, or am I just going to chill with the Chubb people?
You're
I
probably
think you're
gonna
going to chill with the Chubb
people.
people. No, I'm ready for Chubb to break off like an 80-yard touchdown run. That'll to just end the
bury
game.
us. Yeah.
Just I feel like it's going to happen.
I mean, Chubb's at least got like 7. What the?
The Philly double, no bring back. Classic. Fucking idiots with their correlation.
Gotta trust the Sims, man.
What are
They wouldn't
the
have had a
tight
bring
ends
back.
doing? Is Jack Stoll? I'm just trying to if you like tripled him with no bring back.
I don't think
Jack Stoll 3 for 41. I mean, that's practically getting there in this economy.
Frost, it depends how dead you are, man, but I don't know if you can stay on Cincy stuff if you're in trouble.
Dude, you can't. I mean, the hard part is it's not going to be mega chalk, but it's going to be
Enough to where you're not going to move up like significantly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it too low scoring to be saying those type of things right now? Like if the Burrow doubles go nuclear, does that end up winning everything? I don't know.
You still need AJ Brown in your lineup in that scenario.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's probably going to be tough to at least beat Jalen AJ Brown skinnies.
The thing about these Jalen Hurts doubles.
Give me a ton. Why can't we get Robert Tonyan touchdowns?
Have one of our guys scored a touchdown since we went live?
I don't understand why you're asking questions
AJ.
like that.
I think we
AJ
did
Brown,
get
I
one,
feel
AJ.
like doesn't count. He's
Yeah.
too good. Dude, can we low key sweat like how good that is for our NFC team?
Yeah,
Because it's really good.
it's really good.
We've reached the part of the show where you guys are talking about your season long, and I open up Prize Picks.
Yeah.
It's at least a 10K league. I feel like it's somewhat justified.
You
Also,
ever play a 10K winner take all?
Oh boy, Garrett Wilson chalk. It's officially
seriously, TD?
long touchdown.
Oh, baby.
Really?
Which is really good for our 10K.
Oh,
Garrett Wilson, too good.
that's good for my dead Kirk Cousins team. That's
Ooh,
rough.
someone's saying not a TD.
Out at 11. Got it. So that put him over the bonus? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he now has more points than Devonta Smith.
Why wouldn't he?
Max Payne. So he might have stepped out, right?
I could really use 6 more rushing yards from Travis Etienne for a 5 out of 5.
Hey guys, don't look now, but Deshaun Watson's up to 130 passing yards.
I'm officially cheering for Travis Etienne in 3 spots.
What's Mike White's passing yards up to? Leone, are we going to get there with our underdog?
Yeah,
prop?
we did it.
Oh, sick. Dude, that was a
268.
smash. Oh, I am cleaning up on Pick'em today.
I don't like the Prize Pick. Like, I have no idea how much I'm winning on Prize Picks because it gives me the total amount I've ever won on the site. So it's like entries won, amount won. It literally doesn't tell me what I've won this week, though. I don't know how much I haven't played this week. Like, I don't have a fucking clue.
Aaron Jones is in. He has come back from the grave.
He's gonna do the DeAndre Swift thing and get it down to the 1 so AJ Dillon can punch it in.
Well, that's got to be holding. CPAT touchdown, clear hold. Like the holding was so bad that I called it, and I watch like 6 minutes of football a week. Most of the time, I'm just staring at numbers.
I do want to scroll back and point out one of the most niche comments I've ever seen in the chat. Someone tilting that there wasn't late swap in the tiers product on DraftKings.
Shout out tiers. I used to play a ton of NBA tiers before there was tools for it. It was probably my best 6-month stretch in DFS. It was amazing. I was back in the daily roto NBA days. Just upload your CSV to the only lineup builder for tiers and just print money. Those were the days, man. I feel like I should thank you for that. You and Dink.
We got your back, dude. Yo, what do we got to do to get Robert Tonyan, Corey Davis, David Montgomery, and Dalvin Cook touchdowns?
All of them. Maybe Jaguars D too.
Can we narrow the focus on this wish casting here? It's like wide net you're casting.
I mean, I would settle for the 40% wide receiver to not have 24 points.
Well, that ship has sailed. At least he didn't score the touchdown.
True. I'll be right back.
Michael says, what do you think about CMC on a team that's doing pretty well? That sounds awesome to me, Michael.
Dude,
it sounds like a great time. It sounds like something I would wish I had myself.
I know it's so annoying when you have like the good late swap pivots, but your teams are so bad that like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Look, I would kill for a team that's doing okay but not great that I could pivot to CMC onto and pretend has hope like that.
Yeah. So our 10K team is just smashing today, right? Like, are we got to be pulling ahead in points, right?
I mean, let's see. It is, well, we have so much left to go. Harrison
Yeah.
Bryant's only got 2.4 points. What a gift that was.
We need a rally dog.
All right.
Um,
Hey, Pup, you want to see our intro?
She approves.
Does she think it looks like Buzz Lightyear?
Okay, right there. Oh, okay. She's good.
Yeah, that's the only big dog we're gonna see on the screen today. Hey yo.
It's a big dog. All right.
I need a Heineke turnover.
She's out of here. She doesn't even want to look at our lineups.
Don't blame her.
So points were 24 behind third, but we have a lot more PMR, and we're ahead of fifth and sixth by like 40 to 50, and we also have a lot more PMR. So it's definitely a real good start.
Onion target.
We need to get first so I can save my season from a financial standpoint.
I can't feed my children with targets, Joe.
Tunyon almost scored.
Oh my god, I would have been excited.
Oh. Imagine not taking the Kareem Hunt over receiving yards today. 10.5. It's the Texans. This is going to be a pick'em show now.
Field goals, field goals, field goals.
Oh, yeah. If I have a Hurts double with 3 slots left, but I also have Derrick Henry, I still can't play P. Ryan, correct?
I wouldn't, but
Because I don't think I have a chance to win unless I swap.
Yeah.
do you have an expensive receiver or no?
I have P. Ryan, MVS, Dolphins D left,
Fuck.
sitting at 114. So
I don't
I
know
assume I'm
what
still epically dead.
You gotta
win.
play Pacheco, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Pacheco, God,
I'm gonna see what that leaves me with. I don't
I
mind
don't
the
know.
Dolphins D
That's
still.
what's your min cat? I might just
I
go
don't
for
care
a min
about it.
cash.
Wow.
I rarely do
Someone
that,
clip
but-
that. Leone saying I just might go for the min cash.
I'm
Well,
probably not alive to win though, so that's fair, I guess. But
I don't know. I guess Pacheco.
Pacheco
I mean,
doesn't like.
Pacheco. I'm probably underrating the amount of times Pacheco outscores P. Ryan. I know. What would you do, Peter?
I mean,
That doesn't get me anywhere. Is the problem.
Yeah.
Pacheco? Yeah. You just start making. You just hope Jock fails.
McKinnon gets me to Josh Palmer, Tyler Boyd. That seems bad. If I move down to Rams D, McKinnon gets me. Should I just run McKinnon and Pacheco and just hope that they score all the touchdowns in that game?
No, I wouldn't. I'd do McKinnon Juju before McKinnon Pacheco.
Yeah, I can't get. I can't get to Juju.
Isn't he?
Not
Yeah, I
bad.
thought he was the same as Pacheco.
Yeah, you're right. I can't get to anyone meaningful in the Miami San Francisco game. It's a problem.
Jesus, this giant secondary. They've given up some just egregious first downs. The tackling on that Terry McLaurin TD early was so bad too. Are you kidding? Oh my God.
What is going on?
What happened?
Browns
Peter?
defensive TD.
Browns DTD?
Yeah.
Bonus for Goff.
They're going to be the third highest scoring play on the slate after this registers.
Dude, that's like, I mean, there's just this team that's winning the 555 milli doesn't have them right now.
Really?
Yeah, Zonovan was only 13%. I would have played some more Zonovan. That's a pretty nice team. They didn't do the double though. They just had
Hang
that.
on. Do you have it on screen right now? Let me see this.
Yeah, it's Samuel.
Okay. Hurts,
It's
Cook.
yeah. Browns D up to 31. That is nutty.
Yep. Jalen Hurts 37, AJB 34.9, Browns D 31.
Wow.
Justin Jefferson touchdown. That's
Really?
not Dalvin Cook. Dude, Browns D, are you fucking serious? Holy shit.
Is that the most points the defense has scored all year? Has to be, right?
I mean, yeah, if they don't give up, I mean, yeah, for sure. 3 touchdowns is just nuts.
Two %.
$31 points is absurd. Yeah, the Eagles might get another score here. I thought they were kicking a field goal. I thought it was 4th down. What happened there?
They went a QB sneak and got the first down.
Love it.
Miles Sanders touchdown.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I hate every swap.
If a swap feels good, it's not a good swap.
Well, what if they all feel bad?
Then you're doing it right. All right. About done here.
You don't want to watch Travis Etienne battle to get to 10?
And a
Yeah,
Justin Fields interception.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I just got nothing.
I got nothing. Joe, any other final words you want to talk about your pick'ems?
No, we're good. I'm going to try and figure out the grossest swap possible. But if you guys want to do that offline, I respect it.
The vibes to answer your question, PL, are the show is over. Bye, guys.